morning, America. This is me again, Michelle Magana, and today we are going to cook scallop lobster. It's a dish that my mother used to cook for us way back in Cameroon, but she used to do it with scallops and crabs. So I'm going to walk you through the ingredients, and then we're going to prepare the dish. The ingredients are heavy cream. My mom used to use crème fraîche, but today we are going to use Philadelphia cream and the savory garlic one. You can use any white wine, but today I chose to use Pinot Grigio. I don't know anything about wine, I don't drink, but this is a good wine. Butter, milk, chicken stock or vegetable stock, lobster, salt, pepper, flour, parsley, shallots, and Gruyere cheese and ramekins as well. Or you can use coquille. I don't have any cookies today. Okay, America, what you need to do is you need to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. And once the butter has melted, you set the pan aside because you need to make sure that the butter remains yellow. You cannot get dark brown. Then what you do is you proceed here and you take 3 tablespoons of flour. Okay? And then what you do is you come back, you bring the pan back to the fire, and then you stir it to try and make sure that, and you make sure that it does not turn dark brown. It needs to keep somewhat of a light, like beige color. And then once it's creamy like this, then you take it off the eye again, and then you add the liquids. Okay, you bring it back to the eye, and then you add your liquids, and you want to add half a cup of each. So I have half a cup of milk, and then you stir it in, you pour it in gently, and you stir together like this. And then you see it will become thick, but because you are stirring it, it will not make any lumps. But you have to make sure that you stir it. Oh, this is a wonderful creamy color. Then what you do, you take it off the eye again, so it will not change color, and you add half a cup of cream. And then you go back again and proceed with the same step. Okay? And this is this is a wonderful creamy mixture. And you stir it. And you have to make sure that you take away all the lumps. It has to be a creamy mixture. Okay, now it's getting thick again. So you take it off the eye once again. And then you add half a cup of white wine. You bring it back to the eye. And then you proceed with the same steps again. And you stir it. Wow, it smells heavenly in here. America, this is the consistency that we're looking for. This is really amazing. Can you look at it? Can you see it? I wish you could smell it. It really smells heavenly in here. And then what you do is you have to take the Philadelphia cream and you add half, take it off the eye again, and you have to add half of this. So it will be 5 ounces. No more than that. 5 ounces. And then you stir it up again, you bring it back on the eye, and then you stir it. But you have to make sure that it does not get dark brown. It has to keep this creamy consistency and this beige color. This is heavenly. The smell of the garlic mixed with the wine. Wow! I have died and gone to heaven. Then you bring it back to the eye, and then you add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of either white pepper or black pepper. Woo! Take it off the eye again. And then you add half a cup of Gruyere cheese. And then you bring it back to the eye. And then you always need to have the chicken stock handy just in case it becomes too thick. You may or may not need it. You just have to feel your way. I'm one of those cooks. I feel it. And if I feel that it's too thick, I'll add some more. If I feel that it's perfect consistency, then we may need a little bit more. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, look at the consistency, America. This is the sauce that you want, okay? This is what you're looking for. So we are going to put it aside right here, and then we'll start with the lobster. Okay, America, we are going to do the filling right now, and that's the lobster filling. So what you need to do is you need to melt 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and then you add the 2 shallots that you chop very finely, and then you let it cook until it becomes translucent. But you have to cook it on low because you don't want the butter to become dark brown, because if it is, it becomes bitter. So it's just like that. It becomes translucent. Wow. I wish you could smell this kitchen. It is heavenly. I hope I can remember the ingredients, because this is just, it's sinful how nice it smells in here. Then you add the chopped lobster tail, which I cut earlier, but you have to cook it for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Not too long, because it will become tough on you. So you cook it, you saute, actually, it's called saute in French. You saute the lobsters pieces for about a minute, like this, and then you add the salt and you add the pepper, and I usually add maybe half a teaspoon of salt. This is the pepper, and then you add half a teaspoon of salt, and then you stir. Oh, it smells so good in here. Right now it's cooking right now. So what I'll do is I will add the chopped parsley, and that will add some color to it as well. And if you need to, you add more butter. If you need to, okay? You just don't want it to stick. But I think I'm good. And America, good. Look at the consistency. This is how it's supposed to be. And what we'll do now, we are going to transfer this mixture into ramekins. And I will sprinkle some Gruyere cheese on top. So please come with me, and as we transfer them. Okay, America, what you do is you take ramekins and buy some colorful ramekins, so that way you know you also have to please the eye. So you transfer the mixture into some very nice ramekins like this. So I have a green one. I have this color too. You may call it orange, I'm not sure. I have this other one, this beige one. So they're all quite appealing to the eye. And then you sprinkle with some more cheese. You sprinkle with more cheese. And you sprinkle with more cheese. And then you place all of them in the oven. And you place them in the oven like this. And you wait for a little while. America, wow, the smell! And look how pretty this looks. The smell just hits you in the face. It is awesome, the smell. So now they are ready, so I'm taking them out one at a time. And they have all acquired a golden color. So you see the cheese is nice and golden, and then this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, America, you place them on racks just to let them sit for maybe 5 minutes so they can cool off. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and taste it, because it is really like screaming hot. But I can't wait. It is so good. Let me try. A bit hot, but hot. Ooh, wow.